What is up guys, it's Cal, and here we are back on the PTR 7.2.5, in this video I'm going to show you the new Pets Battle Dungeon that's coming. PTR before, I think it might have been 7.1.5, I don't remember, but they brought in the Pet Battle Dungeon for Wailing Caverns. This new one is for Deadmines, so anyone can do this. I think you might need to be 110, but you will need level 25 pets, of course. And you're just going to go into the pet menagerie. You'll see Brianni has a new quest for you. Now there is a daily quest where I'll talk about at the end. It's kind of something separate, but she will tell you to go to Marcus Bagman outside the Deadmines in Westfall. Now you can heal your pets throughout this, by the way. You can use bandages, you can use the 8-minute pet heal thing. It's not very difficult. In fact, I found this one easier than the Wailing Caverns one, but the pets I used were the Zandalari Ankle Render, Foot Slasher, and Knee Biter. And the moves, you just want to make sure you have Hunting Party and Black Claw or Exposed Wounds for the Foot Slasher, and then I just use Leap as the filler move. So you want to head over to Westfall. If you're Alliance, you can just take the Storm Portal. If you're Horde, fastest way I can think of, I don't really play Horde, the fastest way I can think of is the maybe the Blasted Lands portal in your major city. But you want to come to a Marcus Bagman right here, outside the Deadmines, turn in your quest, and a reward for finishing this quest is a portal to or a port to Westfall from the Pet Menagerie. So that's interesting. There is also a port there to Wailing Caverns as well, but he does sell pets, as you can see here. He also sells a bag of supplies. The currency is bottle caps. Now bottle caps are gotten from the daily quest that I'll talk about at the end. You just need a few of them. He sells a few pets. Now to get that out of the way, you can just talk to him and queue up for the scenario. It's just a one-person scenario, and then you're in. So, by the way, the pets that I use, those aren't the only pets. I use those exact same pets for the Wailing Caverns one, and they worked out very well here. But here we are in the Goblin Foundry, where you'll see that all of the NPCs here are dead. All the enemies, including the boss. Yeah, all the enemies are dead, including the boss, which is Foe Reaper 5000. So you have to actually kill Foe Reaper 50. Now, by the way, what I said before, you can heal your pets. You can also switch out your pets throughout this, so more 25 pets you have, I guess it might be easier for you. So here we are fighting the Foe Reaper 50. I just started out with Black Claw. That's kind of how you want to start out, using Black Claw, and then follow it up by Hunting Party, and then use Leap as a filler. Now he is mechanical. None of your pets are going to be strong against him, but all of his abilities are actually strong against you. Not a big deal though. I didn't come close to dying, but my first pet does die here, I'm pretty sure. So the Hunting Party goes on for 2 rounds, and then I use Leap to finish him off, but then he's a mechanical pet, so he rises back with the 20% health or whatever, and he kills one of my pets, but it's not a big deal. Just send out the second pet, and I think I Leap, or no, I Hunting Party. And then Hunting Party continues again, and he'll die. Just like that. It's just that easy. He is a boss pet, so he takes, I think it's 50% less damage, or something like that. He takes less damage, but then after he's dead, you can continue on to the next area. Now, I did just wait here for like 2 minutes because my healing thing was 2 minutes from coming off cooldown. I healed my pets right before this video, but there are 2 guys right here you have to kill. So in this battle, this is an undead pet. It still has a boss debuff, it takes less damage, but the back pets are parrots. They're flying, and if you know anything about beast pets, they do less damage to flying pets. So you will run into that encounter a few times in this dungeon, but it's not really a big deal, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna speed through these fights here.
Hold up.
Now that that's out of the way, you go down here and face Mining Monkey, who I believe has an aquatic pet in the back and a critter, and just gotta heal the pets up. So your beast pets will do more damage to critters. That's nice. But starting up here against Mining Monkey, he has one move that does less damage to you. He's pretty easy. He has the boss debuff, so he does take less damage like the rest. But you want to start with Black Claw, like always, and then follow that up with a Hunting Party. So your Hunting Party does more damage, and then he'll throw these bananas at you. That's gonna do like most of the damage to you. But then your second Hunting Party just takes him out, and you'll win just like that. So once you kill them, defeat them, you just kind of stand here and do nothing. And yeah. So I didn't actually notice this until now that I'm editing it, but the Mining Monkey went on the cannon, and he's the one that shoots the cannon to break down the wall. Because I just noticed the wall break before, but now we see the Juggernaut in front of us. You see these level like 14 parrots or whatever. Yeah, this is just like the Deadmines dungeon, and you're gonna face Klutz, Mr. Klutz. I don't know. He's where Smite is, you know, up the bridge. He is a boss. He has no back pets. You actually fight his pets after this battle, but you want to make sure your pets are healed up. And he does have a heal, but you want to start with Black Claw. Then he stuns me. I just pass. If I started out with Hunting Party, I would have switched pets, but he didn't interrupt my Hunting Party. But you want to follow that Black Claw up with a Hunting Party, and then he just hits you. Hunting Party does it again. I think he heals here, yeah. Heals here, he increases his damage done. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I leap as a filler move because Black Claw does no damage. If you were where it lasts 3 turns, it increases your damage done. Or it actually increases the damage you take. But there he goes, he kills my pet there, and I think I use Exposed Wounds. And then he stuns me, yeah. That was a good move to use Exposed Wounds there, so he doesn't interrupt my Hunting Party. But now I just use Hunting Party, and this will finish him up here in a minute. I think I just leap, and he goes down. Just leap, and he goes down. Just leap right now, and he goes down. And there you go. He is defeated. Now that that stage is out of the way, you fight each of his individual pets. You kind of just maneuver your way up the Juggernaut until you reach them. So here we go, we fight Klutz's Battle Rat, and as you can tell at the top, he has 2 parrot back pets. So if we remember anything about before, we do more damage to critters, less damage to flying. Just go like usual, use the Black Claw, use the Hunting Party, use the leap as a filler, and you'll kill the rat, and you'll kill the parrots.
Hold up.
Second fight is Monkey. It's a monkey with 2 aquatic pets. Just do the same technique as before. Second verse, same as the first. Now moving up to the last of Klutz's pets, I noticed something over there. That's the last boss, right there. It's well, you'll see. So we face a parrot here with the back pets as a rat, so it's kind of like the reverse of his first pet. We're going to do less damage to the parrot and more damage to the rats. You know the drill. Black Claw, Hunting Party, leap to fill, the moves, you know. So once you finish that fight, all the cannons out of nowhere just decide to explode. But walking up here, I see that it says that there's a shadowy figure I have to confront. I wonder, okay, maybe I'm just about to immediately get into a battle. So I heal my pets, but I don't. And this shadowy figure comes out saying, hey you're the one the Torn was talking about. Trying to foil our plot again? Huh? As if someone so puny could stop us. Besides, if you ever hurt one hair on my sweet Torrent head, you'd have a real problem to deal with. Me. Her, apparently. It's her. No matter, I already have what I came for. It says the shadowy figure pulls a vial of goo from the cauldron. You better hope we don't meet again. She walks to the end of the juggernaut. I don't have time for silly catchphrases, so I'll just do a cool exit instead. And power leap. She jumps really high into the air and falls down and then just disappears. So as you could tell, that one didn't have a voice actor like the Torn at the end of Wailing Caverns. I don't know, Blizzard couldn't afford a voice actor it seems. But this kind of seems like, all these quests seems like they're maybe like leading up to some much bigger quest at the very end with all these shadowy figures popping out. But here we are. Cookies leftovers, making sure all my pets are healed up. And here we go. Defeating Cookies leftovers. Magic pets, legendary, 1 pet, no back pets, and it takes less damage. Start with a Black Claw, like always. Can't go wrong with a Black Claw. And he puts me to sleep. I just pass because, or no, I don't actually. I switch. Yeah, I switch. And then I just, I do expose wounds. I think that these stack. I'm pretty sure they stack. But we are going to do, gonna do a little bit of Hunting Party, 172 damage each. Because his boss debuff like reduces damage takes by like 75%. It's kind of ridiculous. Hunting Party continues again. And I think we just leap, yeah. We just leap to victory. Oh no, he kills us. That's right. I think that was the only pet that died though. I think I still have 2 pets remaining. Like, remaining throughout the entire thing. Because I Hunting Party here. And then he does something to me that just immunes, and then I just kill him. There we go. It's over. Easy fight. Only 1 pet died. The others didn't even get damaged. And that's it. That is the entire thing. So you can just jump down here to just jump off the Juggernaut here, and you can exit Deadmines through the portal that's forward ahead of you. And now here we are outside of the Deadmines. Turn the quest into a Bagman, and you get the port to Westfall and a 25 level pet battle stone. Now here's the bottle cap vendor, as I showed before. How the bottle caps work is that there will be a weekly quest to, I guess, do the same thing, do the pet battle dungeon. And right here I'm actually looking for the portal. It's little elemental beside Brianni. Yeah, there it is. Talk to that elemental and it'll say port to Westfall Deadmines or Wailing Caverns. So anyway, how the weekly quest works is that there will be a weekly quest, I guess, to do the same dungeon, where you can change out your pets, but you cannot heal them at all. So you won't be able to use this exact same team the entire time. It's a bit more difficult. I'm not able to try it out yet because a week hasn't gone by or whatever, but you do need like at least 15 battle pets, I think. But the reward from that is bottle caps that you can then spend at that bottle cap vendor for pets, for pet supplies, and that sort of thing. So that's the entire video, guys. If it was helpful at all to you, you can leave a like on it, you can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.